The day of reckoning don't come. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, they have P Thomas. Today na a great day where I want to celebrate. The reason we make I want to celebrate today, now because all which we don't talk about don't finally begin for come to the light. And this now only the beginning. Which you they see happen today in a court, the level of embarrassment with this one credible political party, the All People's Congress Party, the worse, the level of disgrace with this Dukunu Secretary General, what they call Ambassador Usman Yansaneh, we don't put this party through. Now it don't begin to manifest in waywardness for the entire world to see. And it begins at the court of law. Today, Justice Adrian Fisher, he don't say it is pulling per APC case. What it make he say the pulling per APC case? He said number one, Adebayo Yonkul, when Honorable Ambassador Usman Yansaneh, he don't descend Adebayo for cause in the Justice Fisher every day, every night. Every time the case reappear, resurface in the court, Yansaneh descend Adebayo for chair Justice Fisher in Mama and in family, personal attacks, vindictiveness, the most horrible form of insults are vetted against the judge. So the judge say don't pull in yande. The judge play Adebayo one of a ruthless audios na court. Where Adebayo the cause in Pekin we don't pass away. It is shower the most horrible form of insult on the man in late Pekin. It not only tap the, it cost the man in family, in mama. So the man say, hey mama not to for sacrifice. In mama no day on the platter of politics for let Yansaneh attack in mama. So he say the pulling by APC them business. APC then begin the baranta. And one of the most interesting things is that Yansaneh is Sidonde is set mot next stone. Is Sidon at the court, he no get nothing for talk because in do don't clean panam. God don't come up before him. All in kuku business. We don't be deep and before on from the time we become Secretary General of this mighty party. He don't drown this party. Let me tell you a little bit about this man. This man waited in a confused state of mind. Yansaneh we don't single-handedly destroy this party because of a greed, selfishness. But the most important thing why Yansaneh destroy this party is because he's a weak man. Yansaneh under in leadership. From where this party go under Yansaneh in leadership, Yansaneh has never won an election as the Secretary General of this party. As the powerhouse of this party, Victor Ford was there until after 2012. Then win 2007 election. Then win 2012 election. Where Yansaneh take over after 2012. Then this party begin to go into the gutters. And today this party day into the slums. There is nothing good comes out of it because the man at the center of power, the Secretary General of the political party, is so weak and dumbfounded. The man, he don't make him a mission for attack anybody with a credible person of this political party. Anybody will not get one stain by image. Anybody with a progressive person, individual in this party. Anybody will want to move this party to a democratized political party. Anybody we want the best interest of Sierra Leone, the collective interest of Sierra Leone. Na Yansaneh enemy. Anybody we want to ensure say the brightest minded members of the party are given opportunity to play a role within the party becomes a target of Yansaneh. Yansaneh as the powerhouse of this party. He don't destabilize this party. He don't become a phantom. He don't ridicule this party to picket play. That is the man we are talking about. You understand? That is the man we are talking about. A man who no get no morals whatsoever. A man who single-handedly, he not only don't eliminate prominent members of this party, but he don't put road now for sponsor. Mamikos experts na Europe we no get no better thing for do it in life. Now for let you terrorize people them on social media day in, day out because Yansaneh send for make you go do so. The reason why I make APC day in opposition today, now only one person, Yansaneh and everybody will support him. Now they make APC the opposition. Yansaneh this single-handedly, then don't make APC the suffer. And as a result, consequentially, now it makes Sierra Leone day we did today. If there is any single one person to blame for the predicament of Sierra Leone, the pioneer way responsible for him. Now Yansaneh because they make APC Corona power. They make this Kamajordan kind of power today because of in greed, in selfishness, but above all else, in weakness. Anybody will not get much for offer, and possibly afraid other people they wouldn't get a lot for offer. Yansaneh and possibly afraid people will get so much for offer. He's intimidated by brain people will get brain, will get able to think. He's intimidated by them. He's intimidated by bright-minded people. When you're too bright, you become a threat to Yansaneh. And if you become a threat to Yansaneh, he eliminates you as the Secretary General of the party. He has the power to. You understand? The party don't be in disarray. For 9 months, Justice Adrian Fisher don't give them man and the order from the court. Let them go organize a convention. It took them over 6 months for make them organize a convention. Imagine that. They couldn't do it. You understand? Instead, then they blame the judge where they try for sabotage this political party. Instead, then they send Mamikos lunatics such as Adebayo for can cost the man and cost him Pekin and cost him mama. So the man say himself he don't clean his hand. The man say, look, on the 28th or 29th of last month, barely 1 week ago, now the APC constitution, it passed. You understand? It become law. It become the new constitution. It become formal. Barely 1 week ago. So the justice say you get 3 months for making ruling. Now the court give legally you get 3 months for making ruling. You know 1 week not pass itself. Yansaneh don't send in dog Adebayo for let it can chair Adrian Fisher in mama upside down. So Adrian Fisher say, okay, because of all this, mama, I don't sacrifice for no political party. I don't help when I'm selfish, when I steal you, Yansaneh, you still they send you dog for make it can cost me. So as a result, I don't pull me up on this case. I they send the case to the justice in self. I they return the case. I they pull myself on this case. Since when they say, me no they help on. Me will they try for help on let una case go before. If I don't begin the right on a judgment set, when at 3 months I get to write this judgment. But I don't begin inside 1 week to make una able get una party, una go move on una party. Now me, you Yansaneh the same you bobo to make it can't cost me or say cost me picking. No, me I know the this case anymore. I don't pull out. You understand? So all the Andy Macaulay, all these other lawyers, the way they represent both sides, then begin the beg. Then catch for beg na court. And they beg the justice Adrian Fisher, do ya papa? We beg you. No, I no pull you up on this case. No pull you up on this case. This mommy cost Bobo way the pan and so we don't know what in the go they begin the big. But Adrian Fisher not stupid. Adrian Fisher no sin. Adebayo na posse they cost for. And the posse way they cost for, na Ambassador Usman Yansaneh. And the posse way they cost for, na Dr. Matthew Wilson Camara. Now the people in the way they cost for, because now the people in the way no they ever cost. Now the people in the way no they ever cost. And now the people in the way they always get issue. Anybody will get issue with, now Adebayo they go cost. So Adrian Fisher say, okay, I don't hear una big. All una like big. I don't hear about it. But do ya let Adebayo and Uncle Timaba. They point for Yansaneh. Yansaneh grab. Then he say Timab. Then Yansaneh Timab. It's your all man at this place. This you boy the cause. The only person we know the cause. Now you. And I feel say Justice Adrian Fisher, if I don't also mention Samura Kamara, because Adebayo not the cost Samura Kamara back. Not to only Yansaneh cost. Samura Kamara and know the cost. Because in 2 years, Samura Kamara and Yansaneh don't partner now. Pan this tribalistic move for ensure say anybody way na contestants na this race of flag bearer. We know the support Samura Kamara. Adebayo for move after and cost him and cost him family. You understand? So the justice say let Yansaneh map. They say Yansaneh, you. I don't know which you go on between you and your cousin Adebayo. He said, bet we know say either you they do good to Adebayo or Adebayo get respect for you somehow. When I get something where they go on, kuku they go on. Because now you know one of the people that no more we know they ever cause we know they ever attack. So I ask you, let you go talk to Ibobo. Let Ibobo stop for cause. Because me, when I don't can beg me, but I don't hold word. But I want let you go talk to Ibobo. Yes, and I say, okay, pardon, you nice, you don't. Find big food. You understand? These guys then tribalistic. Then he say, nah, nothing no more. Now for become a flag bearer of APC. Then he say if for be Timni man, if for be Limba man, for make you become a flag bearer of APC. If you not to Limba man, you not to Timni man, you know forever become a flag bearer of APC. These guys are really at loss. You understand? Timni man, Limba man, Kranko man, now them for no more for rule the APC. If we let this APC go, now any other area, we don't lose some, we tribe don't suffer. Oh, that tribe they don't be part of at the hem of things. Now this party forever since it was established. Now that tribe don't they? You understand? Other tribes then are right around the country don't support for make this party able snap. Today una dey part this tribalistic munku politics we una don dey continue. Now that make you see a lot of people who support Dr. Samura Kamara. They support Dr. Samura Kamara because he has substance, he has things to offer. Most people support him along tribal lines. Remove the tribes. What remains? And why don't you remove the tribes and see what remains? You understand? If Dr. Samura Kamara was a economan, a lot of these guys will not support him. They will not support him in court. They will not support him when he's being indicted by anti-corruption. They will not support him when he's being indicted by a commission of inquiry. They will not support him when he's under investigation. Remove a tribe and see the nakedness. You understand? Me, I get a lot of respect for him. That's why I never talk about him anymore. You understand? Because I believe he's a citizen. He get a democratic right for play in national affairs. Yes, and he served diligently in all the roles that he's played. So he gets a right for contest for whatever position that he wants. However, that's not for the expense of other participants. Others, people that wouldn't get a lot for offer, wouldn't want offer so much towards the interest of Sierra Leone. It should never be the case. You understand? But that has been the case. This guy, Yansaneh and co, they don't use tribalism. They don't use tribalism for fear dissent in the party. They don't use tribalism for destabilize APC. They don't use tribalism for disenfranchise other members of the party. Prominent members of the party have been shoved aside, have been expelled from the political party because of the tribalistic nature of people like Yansaneh and co. Enough is enough. This today, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, now a day of reckoning, now a disgraceful day for Yansaneh and in Pekin Adebayo and everybody else who they support Yansaneh. And the people when they silently support Yansaneh, you know, if you don't speak at the time of dramas, at the time of oppression, you're supporting silently. You're a silent supporter. So anybody who know they speak against Adebayo, now person where they support Adebayo silently. You understand? That's what it means. And and Dr. Samura Kamara is a supporter of Adebayo because Adebayo not ever cause him, mama, ever cause Dr. Samura Kamara, mama. You know why? Because na in a Dr. Samura Kamara in Boboy, they work for Dr. Samura Kamara. He never insult chairman for life. You know why? Because indirectly working for chairman for life. Because if you work for Ambassador Usman Yansaneh, then Ambassador Usman Yansaneh, he pursue the interest of the chairman for life, either directly or indirectly. So he is working for all those guys who is not insulting, and that's the exact thing way Justice Adrian Fisher mentioned today in the court. You see, boy, Yansaneh, the man, you are the only person, you are one of the few people who cause you, mama. You know, they ever attack you. So you go always go to do and good or get respect for you. So you go talk to her, let's talk for course. I don't hold word. Otherwise, I put me up on this case, I send them to the Chief Justice. Let the Chief Justice, let him go sit down for 6 months, let him decide. Let una waste time small when they go through the election. You understand? APC, they need for stand up. This convention where they come, they need for wipe out all the old Dukunu people where they don't sit down, they don't hold this party to ransom. This incredible party, we can rescue Sierra Leone in 2023. These people have held the party to ransom. Either then they or let them be opposition. If you don't, they're not there, they want to be in opposition. They will destroy the party. You understand? Look how they deal with incredible members of this party. Broad daylight, they lie for them. They manufacture witnesses. They cajole people and can lie for other members of the party just to be exposed by the regional court that they lied. So today, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, my brothers and sisters, I want to know say Adrian Fisher not believe the fake press release with Ambassador Usman and Yansaneh don't put for saying he don't distance himself from Adebayo. Adebayo not a member, has never been a member. All them lie. Adebayo, whether a member or not, he dey work for Yansaneh. The question is not whether Adebayo is a member of APC or not. The question is, why is it that Ambassador Usman Yansaneh, they use Adebayo for insult other people? Why is it that Samura Kamara, they use Adebayo for insulting opponents? That is the question. So that man, they not answer the question. You understand? It's not about membership. It's about the use of proxies to insult and intimidate and humiliate opponents of the party. Yes. So this is not the question. And dear, let we focus. Let we not take 1 second within this man don't put this in fake press release and then fake press release. Let nobody not listen to her. Let nobody not believe her today. Let nobody not believe her tomorrow. Let me tell you, from where that fake press release come on right now, I dey tell you, this Adebayo no will ever cause Adrian Fisher in my mind again. I tell you this, I want to take this from this audio today. Today, the 8th of April, 2022. Adebayo no get forever cause Adrian Fisher and mama till Adrian Fisher make a ruling. I tell you, as of today, you know where you're. I don't say the audio don't pull earlier today. Wait, say for one cause mama later. No. But you see, I say in tone don't change. And today, where Adrian Fisher don't disgrace Yansaneh na court so bad man in front of all man, you go see and say Adebayo get for stop for cause Adrian Fisher and mama from today onwards. Not for first month, not for anything. In order for causing mama, say Adrian Fisher make a ruling. Now there you go no say Adebayo now for Yansaneh the work. Because Yansaneh, Adrian Fisher don't tell and say, go talk to your pikin. If you not stop for caution, they put me up on this one. And if I put me up on this case, then they send them to the Chief Justice. And it will take another 3 months before you look the paper and wait them back. And you know where we do, I will take 3 months before you look at her. You understand? And when I go for delay, when I go for preparing time for the elections, and when I go for fail because we're not preparing time for the elections. And so all them people are waiting video, all them people are waiting in a court, waiting when a big APC member, they're all shame. Imagine an incredible political party, a national, the second force, the second largest, the opposition, the main opposition at Sierra Leone, being humiliated like this, being associated with mamikos, and being associated with the worst of the worst personal attacks on social media. Today, now a day of reckoning with APC and Lagos, them for close their eyes in shame, them for bow their head in shame because they all on sit on the watch. What do you mean? You say Adebayo know the cost Mohamed Bangura again? Why? Adebayo don't stop for cost Mohamed Bangura because Mohamed Bangura don't go declare for Samura Kamara. Even though he says Samura Kamara for be careful with Mohamed Bangura, but you know ever cost her again in life because that a person and the way Adebayo the faithful, and that the person and the way they use Yansaneh for let Yansaneh use in Bobo in Adebayo for faithful in the Samura Kamara. So you know whoever faithful anybody will support Samura Kamara, you know ever cost you again. You don't. You know Adebayo good vote. My fellow civilians, there is no place in a decent world for the likes of Adebayo, Yansaneh, Samura Kamara, and everybody who they support Adebayo. There is no place for it. Politics aside, the need for decency that we community is so overdue. Sierra Leone is a decent and civilized society where we not for allow for make it disintegrate. We for make it go down to the level of mamikos, vindictiveness, and personal attacks on innocent individuals, picking them, woman them, people who don't pass away. We should not allow that. We should not tolerate it today. We should not tolerate it tomorrow. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, this is AIAH P Thomas. As time goes by, we will pray, let God this past month and this lengthened season, let continue for expose Yansaneh and let continue for expose anybody who and this Adebayo in business. Let come to light. Let citizens see them. And come 2023, let citizens vote on those bases. Let them know say this person and I belong. This person a Mamikos expert them. Then they aid and abet Mamikos. Then they use Mamikos as a weapon for victimize other people and for terrorize other people. President Bill get right. We call some of them people and they as terrorists. And let me tell you, Yansaneh now one of the biggest terrorists they organize in Sierra Leone. Yansaneh now the kingpin of terrorism in Sierra Leone. And in ways don't begin the common do for the all man. Thank you for listening. Yeah, Peter.